Why do you want another Rugrat? I mean, we're old, Jules. We're really fucking old. Forget the sleepless nights and the postpartum lobotomy. When they finally emerge from that toddler stage and you think you've left behind the monumental meltdowns because, oh, a baked bean has had the audacity to stray into the mashed potatoes, you think you're in the home stretch? Do you know what they do? They tell you that they hate you. Millie looked me in the eye the other day and told me she hated me. I hate you. What did I say? I hate you too. Seriously, that is the best retort I could think of, and I'm the one in charge. I'm the one with the responsibility of moulding this child into a non-fucked up human being. I mean, sometimes I look at Millie and I just want to sink my teeth into an arm. Do you ever get that? Like you love them so much that you just want to bite their face or smother them. And we are the parents. I mean, 5 minutes ago we were in our 20s, dating wholly inappropriate men who stole most of our childbearing years. And then we get to our late 30s and we think, shit, we better do that thing. That procreation thing. That mini-me thing. And that's how you find yourself standing in your kitchen in your 40s, telling a 4-year-old that's dressed as Rapunzel that you hate them. Why do you want another one?
The list started after our first attempt. A list of everything brilliant about the world, everything worth living for. I started the list on the 9th of November 1991. I'd been picked up late from school and taken to the hospital, which is where my mum was. Now, normally it's my mum who picks me up, and normally she's on time. Normally I travel in the back because I'm 7 and I make things sticky. But this time it's my dad, and it's late, and he opens the door to the front passenger seat. Dad looked at me and I looked at him. When something bad happens, your body feels it before your brain can know what's happening. It's a survival mechanism. The stress hormones cortisol and adrenaline flood your system. It feels like a trap door is opening beneath you. Fight or flight, or stand as still as you can. But I stood very still looking at my dad. Your mother has done something stupid. I don't know exactly when I had the idea for the list, but it was there at the hospital that I started to write it down. 1, ice cream. 2, water fights. 3, staying up past your bedtime and being allowed to watch TV. 4, the colour yellow. 5, roller coasters. All things that at 7 I thought were really great, but yeah, not necessarily things Mum would agree with. Mum did eventually come home from the hospital, and by that point the list was 8 pages long and 314 things on it. I sat it on her pillow with the title, Every Brilliant Thing. Now, she never mentioned it to me, but I knew she'd read it because she corrected my spelling. I forgot about the list until her second attempt, just over 10 years later. Dad turned up halfway through chemistry, the same trapdoor feeling, fight or flight, the same wordless drive to the hospital. As a teenager, I dealt with it less well. The night she came home, she sat at the kitchen table and said that if it wasn't for the ham and pineapple pizza lying in her stomach from the night before, she'd be dead. And I said, you took 3 weeks worth of antidepressants. a packet of aspirin and half a tub of antihistamine, you're probably healthier than I am. If you're going to kill yourself, go jump off a bridge. There was a moment of absolute deafening silence. And then she started to laugh. It was such a genuine laugh that after a while I found myself joining in. Roller coasters.
So here we are, at the end, the edge of the land. The early morning sun making eyes ache, the crashing waves like overwhelming static. We are staggered, distanced, far apart, limping, blinking, shivering. Through cold or fear or fatigue, who can see? Does it matter now? Does anything? We look out to the sea, up at the sky, all of us separate but as one, united in our survival to this last point, resplendent in the ragged glory of our failures. Hail the victorious dead, alive but to see the end, the last of it all. We drank and were merry, and now it is tomorrow. We are uncloaked in the daylight, vulnerable out of the night. I look to those ahead, but they do not look back. There is no going backward now. I have no fear now. I sense none in any here. We stagger forward in the cold, painful beauty of the last morning, knowing we will not see night again, save the endless one that has no place here. The ground beneath my feet does not tremble. It does not shake in protest at our presence. But we do not belong upon it. It is no longer ours, and soon we shall be cleaved from it. It will be cleansed of us. I feel no sorrow. It is as it is. Now comes the final epiphany, and I sense it is one we all share. This is our last thought, each of us together. I am ready.
It's 2020, and here we all are. And I get it, it's a bit bleak. But here's the thing, when I'm here, I'm an anarchist. I'm a rebel. When I'm here, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing, and nobody is going to tell me what to do. Not governments, not terrorists, nobody. In here, I'm Pussy Riot. I'm Chelsea Manning. I'm Edward Snowden. I can make a difference. I can do something. I can fight the power and not let the man get me down, you know? But I'm not any of those things, am I? I'm just me. I'm just me, and I shop online, and my passwords are crap. They're all just the same. And I'm actually too prudish to send nudie pictures to anyone. And I don't really have any embarrassing secrets. I've never been in a riot. And I'd like to understand global politics, but sometimes it's just too much. And I think I'm a good person. I'd never try to hurt anyone. And in a way, I'm not really bothered about any of this because I don't have time. And sometimes I wonder why any of us should be worried in the first place. And then I think I should be more worried about racism or sexism or global warming or gun laws in America or the privatisation of public assets or something. Maybe you're thinking that too. I can understand that. See, in here, the balaclava means something. Out there, it just looks like a present from your mad gran.
You're going to be Scottish. You're going to be more Scottish than me. Could you love him, though? Love makes you like bread, soaking up their gravy. It makes you everything they are. This place is lovely. I'd never been away from home till they sent for me to be a present. I like moving around. You can feel your mind rolling, like spreading ribbons as the road unravels behind you. I'm supposed to take you home, but I've only just got here, haven't I? I like it here. I'm supposed to serve you till the end of my days, or until you grow weary of me, but that won't happen. We'll get on great together. I've been in a great mood ever since I saw the sea and ate a fig. Have you ever eaten a fig? Of course you have. I thought that they were just something out the Bible. But you can bite them and suck through those little sweet seeds. So soft, it's like biting into a wee bird that wants you to eat it. So I'm thinking maybe you'll not like Scotland. Maybe you'll want to visit France. I wouldn't mind, I'd follow you to France, no bother. I hear that in France, they have meats in sauces and soft wines that taste like the food and drink in paradise. We eat stones in Scotland. It's true. Our earth is so poor that we suck the stones from the fields instead of growing corn. We make sauce out of mud. We've nothing sweet to eat at all. Do you like apples? Well, we've no orchards in Scotland. We only dream of apples. You maybe get a lick of one at Christmas, but it'll have a worm in it. And they won't have a crown for you. I'm telling you, we're poorer than beetles in a rotten log. They'll just have to give you a rather nice hat. It'll be second hand. The Queen of France would let you have it out of pity. We'd be better going to stay with her.
One of us should start. I don't know what you are thinking or feeling. I mean, I think I do know what you're thinking and feeling, but I might be wrong. I do know what I'm thinking and feeling, so I thought the easiest thing would be that I just say what I'm thinking and then you can say what you're thinking at the end, okay? Okay. So, I have feelings for you. I have had for quite some time. And I really want whatever this is to continue. Now, I know you, and I know that you are going to say that there are problems with that, and I don't actually think that they're problems. I think they are hurdles. So, hurdle number one, you're my boss, technically. Well, no, not technically. No, technically, because you are my boss. You're my boss. But people have obvious relationships all the time. And besides, we don't work in an office. There's only the two of us. So, I don't think that's the problem. Hurdle number two. Now, okay, this one is a bit odd. Because of everything that's happened over the last few weeks, we're now flatmates, which means that technically you're my landlord, which is a bit weird. But it's nothing new. And then the third one. And this is the one that you are going to say is the major problem. Hurdle. Hurdle. The age gap. But the thing is, don't care. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think. I only care about you, and I have no idea what you're going to say when I finish talking, which is probably why I am still talking, because actually when I do finish talking I want you to turn around and say, Ellie, I feel the same, let's do it. But you might not. You might not. I really hope it's the first one though. And Miranda, if it is the first one, I want you to know that I am